Are you balding?
I'm not balding.
It looks like it's starting to recede.
No. What do you mean? Oh, I'm not holding my hands like this. I'm not balding.
It was just at the angle that you were at. It looked like it was here. It was just starting to
No, it's not balding.
make its way back.
It's still there.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely still there.
Are you sure?
I'm very. No, I'm not.
Now you feel self-conscious, don't you?
Oh, I'm going to do this.
You do.
Hello and welcome to It's Lights Out.
It's lights out and away we go.
Oh my god.
JJ is balding.
Not balding.
Like, I didn't realise how like serious that is to some blokes. Like,
That's because they're actually balding.
yeah, I know, yeah, but like that.
Unlike me.
No, I don't think you actually are. I think I'm.
I did just buzz my hair. That's what I did. I buzzed my hair.
Yeah, you have. You're not balding.
I'm
You're
not
not.
balding.
You're not.
It's not falling out.
It's not. Your dad's not bald.
No.
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 I mean, then again, is your granddad bald?
Honestly, no idea.
No idea.
No.
Okay. But yeah, it's like some men find it really tough to go through.
Just hair.
It
I
is,
think
but-
that's spoken by someone who has a head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not really a full head of hair right now.
No.
So a light,
It's a smart head of hair.
a smart head of hair, yeah.
What did work say when they saw it and they didn't mention it?
Oh yeah, my boss's boss was like, new job, new haircut. I was like,
That's what he said.
new job, new haircut.
Nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't care that it's like the prisoner looking hair.
I look like a
You
person.
know, like a prisoner, like buzz,
No, he doesn't care.
the buzz cut look.
The buzz cut though, yeah, he doesn't care.
You know
But
about.
also the army, so you know.
True.
Yeah. They're quite professional.
They are very well.
Mm.
You have to be very.
Yeah. But
Mm.
no, he didn't care.
Good.
Didn't care.
I have something to start with.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, Top Gear is in no shape or it's just not going to return.
Ever.
It doesn't look for the near future. It doesn't look like it's coming back.
Good.
Interesting. Why?
Bring a new car show out, name it something different, stop trying to be like Top Gear. Make it interesting. Stop trying to be like, oh, we're pals, we've known each other for ages and we haven't. We're gonna do silly things. Just bring a new car show out
Yeah.
that's just good content. Like, and let people come to that. Like, that's what Top Gear was. It never tried to be anything. It was like they did good shows, then people started watching them because it was good.
Okay.
Yeah. So just come up with a brand new show, different name. It's a car show. Put it on TV. If it's good content, people will watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't disagree, but it's also quite sad
It is sad.
because
Yeah.
Top Gear is a legendary show.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, I feel like those three, no matter where they go, which is Jeremy and Richard and whatever, they're just. You can't really replicate a three like that. Just like you can't really replicate like an Ant and Dec.
No, you can't.
You've either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
You can't like.
It's always going to come across as a copy. It's never going to like.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, just do a new show with original things.
But the thing is, you say do a new show, but I feel like if you go onto YouTube and you type up car content,
Oh yeah, there's
you
stuff.
can find anything and everything.
Yeah.
There's so many good car content
Yeah.
YouTubers out there.
That's why I don't watch Top Gear. Not just because of that, but it's like not just because of the fact that I don't feel like it's as good as the original. It's also I can just find it all on YouTube,
Yeah.
and I enjoy the content on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to miss the new Top Gear. But I actually genuinely didn't mind when it was Paddy and Freddie
And LeBlanc.
and what's the other guy? For goodness sake, the one who was actually good at driving. For goodness sake. Oh, damn it.
We'll Google it later.
We'll find it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely thought them three wasn't actually a bad trio.
No, they weren't. No, they were quite good. We had one who was really good at driving, two charismatic
Yeah.
enough people. Yeah. It was a good trio.
It was a fine trio.
But that's why I'm like, if they just come out with a new show, new name, didn't try to be Top Gear, it probably would have been more successful.
Mm.
But they've tried to be Top Gear and tried to copy that. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
which just shows, I think, how good the original three were because
Mhm.
the show is still Top Gear, as in like the name is still the same. It's still kind of it's the same. It's still BBC.
Yeah.
They still do the same thing, which is the reasonably priced car, or the getting the celebrities on the track, doing silly things, bringing 3 cars along, and
Yeah.
what's it called, like putting them up against each other and all that stuff. So it's the ethos and the same. It's very similar to what it was with the last 3.
Yeah.
But the instance those 3 left, it just didn't work.
Yeah. It didn't, because they had that.
But it works on the
chemistry.
Grand Tour. I love the Grand Tour.
Yeah. Oh, the Grand Tour's great, but
Yeah.
it's the chemistry
It is.
between them. It's like that long-standing friendship, and like it's almost like you almost have an inside joke with them,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like when you're talking about James May being slow,
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't need to be said anymore. It's like, and that's been built up over time with good content. So
Yeah.
I think
What's have you got any favorite bits?
oh,
There's one saying that JJ uses all the time.
Yeah. my
It's hilarious.
what was it? My genius is
Yeah.
sometimes frightening, and then the log just breaks through the window.
Yeah. No. Yeah. What's
Oh, it's like we'll cut the clip in.
yeah.
But that is probably a goated. That's a goated clip.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a great clip. Yeah. Anything he's done a few like that. He's done some. I think he's done. Sometimes you can even hear my genius. Sometimes my genius frightens even me or something.
Mm.
He's done a few
Yeah.
where he's like, yeah.
Do you remember this? There's a scene where he's like throwing acid on a Porsche, and he's like yeet.
Yeah. The first ever yeet.
Yeah, the first ever yeet on TV.
There's some classic bits. Like, what was your favorite special?
There's so many, and I feel like I'm not going to remember some.
Okay, so I'll give you a few. There's Burma.
Burma's amazing.
Burma's a good one. There was Africa.
Was that where they tried to find water?
That's where they tried to find the source of the Nile.
That's it. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That is a great one.
That's my favorite. My
Does it-
favorite
is
bit.
it- Does it? Is
Go
that Richard Hammond doesn't make it?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Funny doesn't make it.
No,
Was that in the Grand Tour? Maybe in the Grand Tour he doesn't make one.
that might be the Grand Tour. Yeah.
Oh, where's the
Maybe.
one where they go through like really, really tight mountain roads in like some tropical place? Like,
I'm pretty sure that's the Burma one, where
Is
they're
that the Burma one?
but they're in massive trucks.
yes, yeah, I like the Burma one.
Oh, is that Burma? Yeah, I think that's Burma.
Wow.
And they find the roads that are like 16 lanes wide
Yeah,
and have a race. That one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
a
that's
good one.
Burma.
There's one that they do where they're in Spain for a bit, and they have the McLaren MP4/12C,
That's it.
the 458 Spider, and the GT2 RS. I think Porsche. It's like those 3 cars. I think.
Oh, okay. So no, okay. So they had one where they were in Italy, and it was
Oh, these
there was a Noble.
a Noble.
There was the MP4-12C, and there was the Aventador.
Yes, that was a good one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
And then the one I think you're thinking about was the Gallardo. This was like a few years before. It was a
Yeah.
Gallardo. It was a GT3 RS, and
It'll be a GT2 surely if it's Gallardo time.
maybe GT2.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a Porsche. What you say?
Yeah,
One of the RSs, and
I'm sure it was a Ferrari on that one.
oh, it might have been a Ferrari.
You got the one where they go through. Is it? Wait, is there the one? Is it? They have to go through Mexico, and whoever loses is going to Argentina.
Oh no! So that is a core. It's a Dodge Viper.
yeah,
That's an Aston Martin,
and it's Lexus LFA.
and it's a Lexus LFA.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
because they're all like they just made fun of didn't Argentina hate Top Gear at the time?
I think a lot of countries.
Yeah.
They just rinsed everyone. Yeah.
It's like they get letters in and you just read them and make fun of them and just like throw them away. Yeah. That was a good one.
Like the stuff with the Dacia Sandero. Have you ever seen that stuff? Where James May's like, good news. And they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what? It's like, the Dacia Sandero is coming to the UK. And Joey's like, great. Anyway, so move on.
Anyway. Do you remember do you remember when they gifted James a Dacia Sandero?
Yeah.
And then they run a truck into it and he's genuinely upset about it.
Yeah. I love the fact he's genuinely disappointed. He loves it.
Like, obviously, it was all planned, but they obviously didn't tell James they planned that, and he loves the Dacia Sandero.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it was really nice. It was
Yeah.
really nice at first for Jeremy to go, this is your car. And I think he actually felt quite
he
kind
was
of
like, oh yeah, like
touched by
yeah,
it.
it was like, oh, I
That's
actually
really
genuinely really
nice.
like this car. Yeah.
And then
Like
just
how,
bang.
and then he was like talking to the crew, like, how do I get this home and stuff then? And then
Yeah.
bang.
I don't know why he likes the Dacia Sandero.
I don't know. I think it became a meme and then he then become attached to it. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, you have the one where, what's the one where they were all on boats and then they have to like get the car off the boats And then they go through the jungle.
Yes, the one's in a Land Rover, one's in a Suzuki,
Mm.
and one's in.
That was a really
Yes,
good
that's a
one.
great one.
Yeah.
And I actually saw a clip of Richard Hammond talking about that specific one. He said that was one of his favorites to do, but
Yeah.
he said that when they were going through the jungle, literally after they got off
Yeah.
off the boat or whatever it was, the whatever you call it,
Yeah.
thing floating in the water
Yeah.
with cars on. He was like, there was a spider that, as they were going through the jungle, was like on his roof, and he like obviously he doesn't like bugs. Like it's like, but then he asked one of them to come and have a look, and they were like, that's literally the most poisonous spider in the world.
More like a
like
squid or
Yeah, it was like, but it was like big, and it was like horrendous. And like if it like bit you, it would like
you died.
yeah, your skin would just melt. And he was like, apparently it fell on him at one point as well, and he was very much like that. And then he was like, yeah, apparently it was really bad.
Oh my life!
I don't think I could do that.
Oh, it was. I struggle with bugs.
Oh,
I really struggle with
but
bugs.
spiders specifically.
Yeah. Spiders actually surprisingly no moths. I can't do.
Oh yeah, moths.
I hate moths.
You have a weird thing about moths.
Yeah,
even though
I
don't
hate
do
them. I think they're disgusting. I think they flutter about all over the place. Like I just hate them.
So do you hate butterflies?
See, this is
They flutter around the same sort of way.
yeah, but they're not like in your face. Like, oh, you've got a flashlight on. Let me go check that out. Also, they're uglier. Like butterflies are cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very pretty animals, aren't they?
Yeah, I had a butterfly who, like when I was a kid, like came and like sat on my hand, and I gave him a bit of sugar, and then he came back the next day, and I thought, this is my pet butterfly. And he came back like twice, and then he never saw him again.
I'm pretty sure butterflies die after like 24 hours.
No, so we looked this up. They can last up to 3 weeks or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
a short life.
yeah. It is a very short life. Yeah.
Then again, their brains are definitely way.
I don't think
can't
he's still
handle-
alive. I can't remember what I called him.
You don't think he's still
No, I
alive?
don't think he's still alive. Or she? Could be a she.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
felt like a he.
Mm.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's gone really off
Yeah, that's
topic.
got really off topic. I think there's so many good specials. A special I really enjoyed actually was the Grand Tour one where they is it Madagascar or something?
They do go to Madagascar,
And the roads are terrible.
yeah, and they're
Absolutely terrible.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're in like modified. I think one of them's in a
One's in, like,
modified
a-
MX-5.
One's in like a Bentley, right? Modified Bentley.
Yeah, one's in like
Yeah.
I think Jeremy's.
And he puts like a
Bentley.
proper like barricade thing on the front of it and stuff. And then
Yeah,
Richard's on a bike. And that was like the
Yeah.
worst decision he ever made. Yeah.
oh, he's on a bike. Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right.
I just thought of another one.
Oh,
Do you remember when the Bugatti came out and they went in
Oh my
Switzerland? They
God.
raced the train versus Bugatti,
yeah,
and then the plane. It was like plane and train, and then boat, then train to a London place, and they raced the Bugatti the whole way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those race ones are so.
The races were so good.
Oh man, mate, I'm gonna go home and watch.
Yeah, I'm not so much
Yeah.
on top yet. Honestly,
It's so good.
that Bugatti one was unreal. That actually, think
Yeah.
about it. Like, yeah,
I just I loved their passion for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were so cool.
And again, it's just chemistry which really made that show like
Yeah.
amazing. Like,
And I loved how much they love drinking. I know this is so funny. I know this is so weird, but like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, there's times when they won't have had a beer for a while. I can't remember what episode it is, but I think James and Richard going for a pint, and they're they're so dirty and they probably sweat. They probably should have gone up and had a shower and had a sleep.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
like, we need beer, and they sit and they're just staring at these beers and slowly put in front of them, and they just very slowly grab them and very slowly just pour them down the necks, and it's so good. I love it. They just love it.
yeah. Oh,
They're like, pub.
Have you noticed now they have to now on the Grand Tour they have to put non-alcoholic drinks. So it'll be like,
What?
oh, we're going for a beer, and then they have to show it's non-alcoholic.
Do
Drink
they?
and drive, yeah,
Oh, that's tragic. Oh well, okay, yeah, because they're driving.
yeah, because they're driving.
of course.
They can't drink and drive, yeah.
Yeah,
Before, like in Top Gear, they used to drink all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I doubt them.
They never got drunk. They
Yeah.
definitely because they're filming at work, but they probably like had one or two, like the limit, like
Yeah.
and then carried on. But now it has to be out non-alcoholic.
Mate, brilliant.
Yeah.
Honestly,
What show?
great shows.
What a show?
Makes me want to watch it so much.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's just sad they're actually getting older, and it has slowed down. Obviously.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? It needs like a chunk of time of nothing being there, and then 3 young guys to sort of come in and do it. I think it just needs that time.
Maybe
Yeah.
needs to be a new cast, and
It's how I felt when the original Top Gear was when obviously Jeremy and I got fired. Well, Jeremy got fired, the rest of them left. Is how I felt. I felt like there needed to be time in between.
Hmm.
Like you got to let the show die, let the viewers mourn, and then when they're over it, then bring something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because then there'll be the hype, won't
Yeah,
there? There'll be
yeah,
the
yeah.
oh my god, it's coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
So, we'll see. We'll see.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
We did a long stint on that.
We did a long time like. Do you want to play a game?
We can play a game.
Yeah, let's play a game first, and then we'll
Then we'll talk about
talk about the race. Finally, we're both ready. Wait, that sounds like Adam wasn't ready this whole time. No, neither of us are ready this whole time. It's taken us a while
to come up with what we're going to do.
We are hilariously unprepared.
Yeah, but that's why it's fun. Go on, you explain the game. We've played this before, but we're going to play it again.
Yeah, so basically, this is called Blind Rankings.
Hell yeah.
What should we call it? Should we come up with a cool name for it?
I mean,
Blind Rankings works well.
it's fine. It does work well. It explains the game pretty well.
We're going to play Blind Rankings. Basically, how the game works is I'm going to tell Adam a name of a driver. He's got to put it in top 5 position, but he doesn't know what's coming up next.
Yeah.
So
it's
he's
blind.
just got to guess where he think other drivers are going to say, and he's just got to basically just guess where that's going to be going.
Yes. It's an educated guess
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
the 5.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with and Adam's going to do drivers for me as well, but
Yeah.
Adam's going to be rating them based on their actual ability.
The actual driving ability.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas when I do it, I'm going to be rating them based off how much I like them.
You can either do it how much you like them or how much people like them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Again,
I might do how popular they
how
are.
popular they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
You start. So this is my blind guessing of whatever you call it, of
Yeah.
the driver's capabilities.
Okay.
Okay.
Science. It's a tough one.
You started off with a tough one.
Yeah.
Because it just depends. He's very kind of like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Somewhere around there. And then, if he has a stormer, he's an 8 or 9 out of 10, but like on average. So I'm going to say 3 to start. Oh, damn it. You screwed me over.
No, I haven't screwed you over. You said 3.
I'm going to say 3.
Perez.
Oh, so similar. So I have to either say he's worse or one better. Oh. But then it depends on the other things you say.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4.
Okay.
It's not a great start.
Kevin Magnussen.
He's going to have to go 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I've screwed this right up.
Nico Hulkenberg.
Oh, 2.
Okay, George Russell.
Oh, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not gone well.
That has not gone well.
That would be a George 1. Sainz and Perez, I always consider very similar.
Yeah, they are very similar. Like I don't. Perez has bad races, but he's a good number 2.
He's a good number 2.
Yeah, second in the championship.
So I would say Sainz 2, Perez 3, and then it was
Hulkenberg and Magnussen.
and Magnussen.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just, so I consider them quite similar as well. So
Yeah.
Magnussen 4, Hulkenberg 5 probably is what I would want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. You didn't get anywhere near
That sucked.
I gave you such a hard one.
You did.
With. Yeah.
First 2 were absolutely murdered.
Yeah. I gave you such a hard one.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you some more.
Good one though. I'm glad that they were hard.
Yeah. Do you want to do me? So I'm ranking them based off how popular they are.
How popular they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with. You said George Russell before, so let's start with Mr. George Russell, which is a controversial character.
He's not popular.
No, he's not.
He's probably one of the most unpopular drivers on the grid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, I shouldn't be saying anything, should I?
No,
Sorry.
you shouldn't be saying anything.
Beep boop.
Beep, boop. George Russell is. I'm gonna give him like a 4 out of 10.
Oh,
No,
okay.
a 4.
Just
Four.
a 4.
A 4.
He's
Yeah.
a 4.
Because he does have fans.
Hmm.
There's a lot of like girls like him,
Mm.
but I think a lot of F1 fans hate him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
4.
Cool. Next, we're going to go for Mr. Alex Albon.
Do you know what? Do you know what's so funny? Do you know what's hilarious? Is as soon as you were like, you got to rate them on popularity or how popular they are in the community.
Yeah.
I had Albon on here. I took him off because like I'm sure you're going to say Albon. Albon's one. Everyone loves him.
Okay.
I pre-thought that, and I was like, I don't think there's anyone more liked on the grid than Albon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find me an Alex Albon hater, and we will beat him up.
You make a very fair and valid point.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
I like that cute face.
Oh.
He's so happy.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go
So the number 1 slot and number 4 slot are filled.
filled with Russell being 4, Albon being 1.
Mm.
Mr. Valtteri Bottas.
No one really has an opinion on him.
He's a bit kind of in... Since he's left Mercedes, he's been very much kind of...
This is why
In
I
the
say
background.
Alfa Romeo are the most dead team. No one has opinions about anything they do. Bottas, no one cares. He's lights, dislikes. 3.
Okay.
At least George is more polarizing, which
Okay.
why he's in the 4. Yeah,
Leclerc.
it's got to be 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's quite well liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Stroll.
Oh, 5. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? I think it's perfect.
Okay, hold on. So you said Albon 1,
Yeah.
Leclerc 2,
Yeah.
Bottas 3,
Yeah. George 4.
George 4, Stroll 5.
Yeah.
Is Stroll more hated than Russell?
Yes.
Is he?
No, but so he might not be more hated, but George has more people who actually love him as well. George has a lot more fans as well.
Yeah, okay. So that's where I was interested to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say that Stroll is not hated as much, but he's
No.
not loved as much.
Yeah.
But Russell has loved or hated.
Yeah. And I think the fact that he's so extreme puts him in the 4 for me. I'm actually very happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't think about it beforehand. I just went, let's try and blend it up and see if I can just throw some names out.
Yeah.
I think you've done a good job there, actually.
I think I've done a good job.
play
I'm
to
very happy. I'm happy with that.
Fair play to you.
Yeah.
Fine.
Racetracks.
Okay. So
It's
I'm
basically
doing
how
racetracks.
good they are as to watch, and also, how good they are to watch.
Cool.
Basically.
Okay.
I'll start with a hard one again.
I'm ready.
Vegas.
Oh, this one that's just gone.
Yeah. Because you only have one race to actually base it off.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know if it's going to be good every race.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
And it was fast.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Big crash.
Yeah. Glad Lando's okay.
Mm.
If that was one you were
We'll
talking
talk about that later. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Tricky one, because there's nothing to go off. But that's why I quite like the fact
As a
that you are-
driver's experience, not that fun of a track.
but as
as
a
a fan-
spectator.
Watching it, great
It's
track.
so
I shouldn't talk. I should keep
Yeah, you should. Shut up.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No,
go.
no face, no-
Do you know what I'm gonna do, right? And this might be controversial. I'm gonna go 5. Yeah.
5. You can say some. Okay.
Because we can't give it a good enough ranking because it's not been there long enough.
Okay.
It was one good race. That's not enough.
Okay.
It's not enough to have a good enough decision agreement on. It's not enough to put it on top of other races that have been fair for years.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 5.
Okay.
Shouldn't be up there with those.
Okay. Miami.
4.
4. As soon as you were like, yeah, we can't compare it, I was like, yeah, Miami though.
Well, yeah, but I still. Yeah. With
Yeah.
my logic, I mean, what my mind's telling me, it makes sense.
yeah.
But yeah,
So 5 and 4 are taken. 5 and a
and
4 slot are taken.
yes.
Cool. All right.
Both US Grand Prix. Don't give me the third.
Should just do US Grand Prix. Okay, Texas.
Ooh, 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll go 3.
3. Yeah.
Because I guarantee you're going to say Brazil.
No.
What's next?
Just,
You're going to change it.
just delete Brazil. I had Brazil written right
I
there.
know you did. I knew you were going to do Brazil.
Oh, we know each other too well. Brazil.
1.
Yeah.
What's going in 2? What's going in
We
2?
know each other too well. Imola.
Yeah, 2.
I think you nailed that.
I've nailed it.
Yeah, you know.
On my logic.
On your logic.
On the
Yeah.
logic that I came out with. But I mean, realistically.
In my head, I would have put Vegas 3,
Okay.
Austin 4, Miami 5.
Okay.
But
I can understand.
I get your logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's really funny.
Yeah, that's really funny. I knew that Albon. You knew I'm doing Brazil.
Yeah, I just knew it. I knew it. Okay, this one is this one's for JJ. So this is team principles. Now, he's a very knowledgeable man when it comes to his F1, so he will know plenty when it comes to these.
It's gonna be so awkward if I don't know them.
No, you will for sure. But yes, that's what we made him. I made him do this one because he'll be able to have a much better idea of who does well and all those sort of things. So
team principles.
Team principles. This is in order of just general how good they are.
Okay.
How good they are.
Yeah.
So not liked or anything like that. So we'll start with Vasseur to start for Ferrari. We'll start with. It's a tricky one. This one, I thought. That's why I threw him in here.
There's a tricky one.
Yes.
You know what? They've had a good end to the season. The work he's doing, you're only really going to see start to come in now and next season.
Okay.
They seem to be a bit better than Mercedes now at the end of the season.
Absolutely.
So 3, because that's a middle ranking. I don't really know what I think of him at the moment.
Okay. Fair play.
Yeah.
Your next one will be Stella.
Andrea
Stella. McLaren.
Because the thing is, the work he's done, like the upgrades that they brought in, is not work he did. I'm going to give it 2 because they've had a big jump, but I wouldn't say it's the work he did.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it 2.
This is harder. This is the hardest.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one because he's only just, both those 2 have only just come in, so we haven't seen their true work.
True. Okay. The most embarrassing name on the grid, Mr. Mike Crack.
Mike Crack.
Mike Crack.
Mike Crack. Mike
Yes.
Crack.
Mike Crack.
Mike Crack.
Mike Crack.
Mike Crack.
For Aston Martin, Mr. Mike Crack.
Good development at the start, tailed off at the end. All he did was copy someone for.
I like your logic.
Yeah,
I like that. Mr. Gunter Steiner.
I knew you were going to pick Gunter Steiner.
I love
and I wanted to put Mike Crack in the. I wanted to put Mike Crack in the 5 because I was like, I know Gunter Steiner is probably going to come up.
I love Gunter.
So I've got to put him in. I'm going to put him in 5.
Oh, that's gutting.
Because Haas have actually not really done anything.
Oh, they've been awful.
Yeah. For years.
And the one and only Toto.
Yeah, 1. Cool.
Okay, so
I would.
So Toto 1.
So
it was Toto 1, you said. Then you put
Stella 2.
Stella 2. You put Vasseur 3.
Yeah.
Mike Crack 4. Gunter Steiner 5.
I would switch Stella and. If I could have redone it, I'd switch Stella and Vasseur.
Okay.
Right. Just because Stella, even though they made a big jump, it's not because of him. It was because of the work that's already been in progress.
Yeah.
So, whereas Vasseur, you can see a jump that they've made while he's probably been in charge of that.
Okay.
Near the end of this season. So,
I get you.
Yeah.
Fair
That's
play.
the only reason.
Tricky one.
Next year.
I think
that's
a really hard one.
That could change so much next year. Like, Aston Martin could jump right up to the top again. So,
yeah.
We know. Yeah. That's a tough one.
It's a really hard one, that one.
Really
I'm
hard.
glad I didn't have to do that one. On to the next game.
New game. What are we going to call this? Educated guesses.
That's the worst name.
That is the worst game ever. Oh, that's a word. That's a name in progress.
It's
an educated guesses for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, how does games work is I'm gonna put it in people's names. So Adam is gonna think of a driver in out the top 5 teams in the Formula 1 grid.
Okay.
And he, in his head, is going to give that driver a rating out of 10.
Yeah.
If it's Hamilton or Verstappen, let's say if it's Verstappen, he'll give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I then give Adam topics, and he has to, in that topic, match it up to that 10 out of 10 rating.
Yeah.
So if I give Adam the topic video games,
yeah.
he gives Spider-Man, which is a 10 out of 10 video game.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then basically, I've got to listen to his answers and then try and figure out the rating he's given the driver.
Yeah.
And then from there, try and figure out what driver he's picked. It's going to make sense when we actually play it.
It does. And to be fair, you actually explained that very, very well.
Okay, good.
You did.
Good. Great. All right. So, pick a driver out of the top 5 teams.
Okay.
So, the top 5 teams are Red Bull,
Mercedes,
Mercedes, Ferrari,
McLaren.
McLaren, Aston Martin.
Cool.
And he's not going to say.
I have
He's going to have a driver in his head.
I have one.
Okay, whisper it into the mic. I'm going to show my ears.
Oscar Piastri.
You don't.
Done it.
Cool. I shut my eyes as well, so I don't lip read them. Right. Okay. First topic.
Mhm.
You're going to hate me because we always do this.
Okay.
COD Zombies maps.
Okay.
Oh, I really hope someone doesn't just watch the last time we played this game.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to say between Black Ops, World at War's Black Ops 3. Because I don't really know the rest of them after that. The Golden Age of Zombies.
Okay. Nacht der Toten.
Oh, that's a really tough one. Because the first map, it's actually all right to play. It's not amazing. It's pretty average. You can't, yeah, don't give anything away, but I think it's pretty average. I'm thinking anywhere between like a 7 to 5. Like a 5 and a 7.
Okay.
Like anywhere in between there. Because it's like, first map, fun, sort of boring after a little while. It wouldn't be the first thing I'd always pick. But you're never going to have a bad time on it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm picking between 5 and 7 so far. Second topic, ice cream.
Okay. Okay. A Magnum.
Yeah, it is. Is it what, like a standard Magnum?
Standard Magnum. Not a white chocolate Magnum, because that'd be very different.
Oh,
Standard.
I don't know how you feel about white chocolate Magnum. Like, okay.
Well, considering what I just did to you right there, I feel like you can tell I really love
I think
standard. Not standard. I really love white chocolate ones, but it's a standard one,
Good to know.
which is still nice.
I really want a Magnum now.
Could do with one too.
I'm thinking 6 or 7 out of 10.
Okay.
6 or 7 out of 10. Because I think that's better than average. But again, if you see other options like a white chocolate or like a chocolate and raspberry, are you really picking standard? It's not your first choice, but you're never going to have a bad time eating it if it's the one on deal. Yeah.
I like your thought process.
Okay, superhero.
Okay. Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's really thrown me.
The Reese Gal Gadot Wonder Woman.
That's really thrown me. Because I don't rate her. But then again.
I knew that one would throw you.
Yeah. That's pushing me towards a 6. I'm based off your other answers. There's no way you're rating Narc under a 5. There's no way you're rating a Magnum ice cream under a 6.
Keep in mind, this is top 5 teams as well.
Yeah. So we're giving them 6 or 7 out of 10. I mean, based off the games we played earlier. Okay, it's not George Russell, not Leclerc, not Hamilton, not Verstappen, not Alonso. So it's half the drivers gone. So you've got Stroll. No. Stroll's worse than that. Stroll, you give a 5 or a 4, I think. I personally think you give him a 5. Sainz, you'd give a 6 or a 7. On a good day, 8 or 9. We've literally talked about this. Perez, same thing. Who's the other driver?
You missed the 2 McLarens, I think.
Oh, Lando and Oscar. Oh, okay.
Was it 2? Yeah, you didn't say.
Yeah, it's not Lando. Lando's better than that. Oscar's like a 7 or 8. Is Oscar the same as Wonder Woman?
Is Oscar the same as
Is Oscar a Wonder Woman? I'm gonna go. I want to say Oscar because I don't think you would have picked Sainz or Perez. I'm gonna go Oscar.
That is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
That's very, very good.
Love it.
Yes, because I like Wonder Woman. I wouldn't say she's like incredible, but I think she's a really good character.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just really like, and I like the first film that
did.
Yeah. The Magnum is just like you can't go wrong
You can't go wrong with a Magnum.
with
Not a
not
classic
with the
Magnum.
standard Magnums.
Can't go wrong
They're
with
just
Magnum.
brilliant. So solid. Like I was thinking like 7 or 8 is what I was
Oh,
thinking.
you were thinking 7 or 8?
7 or 8.
That's
is
a
what I
Nux.
was.
See,
And
I
Nux,
would
I
think-
really love. It's the elite. It's like the original OG. It used to creep me out so
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
love that.
It's
So-
interesting. So, what did you give the rating in your head? Did you give him an 8?
I was kind of thinking 7
Okay. So
on a
I'm
really
still
good
thinking-
race, an 8 on a
Yeah.
bad race, a 6.
Okay. So,
So 7 was like my average.
so I was thinking 6, 7. You were thinking 7, 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking 7, 8.
I'm glad I was in that.
Which I'm amazed with because when you were saying 6 and 7, I was thinking, no, he's not got this.
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm thinking more 7, 8.
Yeah. So
But you nail it.
I was gonna go science, and I was like, "There's no way that we're gonna." I just didn't think you'd pick Perez or science again because we've talked about them earlier.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
has to be.
I wanted to go for something different because
Yeah.
I thought he would be an interesting one. That was really good.
That was
Well
really good.
played,
I like
mate.
I like
You've nailed that.
that. Okay. I'm gonna pick out of the bottom 5 teams.
Bottom 5.
Yeah, bottom 5.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Bit different. Or no, okay. You know, I'm gonna pick out the top 5 teams, and then next week we'll do bottom 5 teams.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of hope. I was
Yeah,
hoping
yeah.
that you do.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Do you have a driver in your head?
Okay. Let me think of a driver. So who you got? You got Piastri, Norris, Alonso, Stroll, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, Russell. Okay. I am going to go. Okay, I've got a driver. Shut your eyes and close your ears.
George Russell.
Yeah, good.
All good.
I'm not even sure that's going to get picked up in the mic when we edit.
Do it one more time.
George Russell. Do you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay, I said it quite loud.
I heard it when you said, "Did you hear that?"
Okay,
No, I
cool.
didn't hear it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Topic 1.
Wait, I need to give him a rating out of 10.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fast food restaurants.
Okay. I'm gonna go Subway.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
'Cause you could go either way. You do like a Subway though. You do like a Subway. So I'm thinking like 8,
Mm-hmm.
between like a 7 or an 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking
Okay.
for a Subway.
Okay.
You do like a Subway. We've had Subway a few times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go 7, 8. Okay.
Yeah.
TV shows.
I almost said the rating there. I was almost like, what is a out of 10 rating of a show?
Okay. TV shows.
TV shows. So I'm not, for context, I'm not a big TV show watcher.
Okay. Says the guy who just before we started goes, "You should watch some Always Sunny." It's
Oh, mate,
really
Always
good."
Sunny in Philadelphia. If I said that, 10 out of 10 show. Unreal show.
Okay.
No, but it's not that. Parks and Recreation.
Oh, I haven't seen enough of it. That doesn't fill me with hope. That makes me think low. That's instantly making me think Lance Stroll. But you love Subway. I'm sure you love Subway.
I almost want to change my answer purely because
Parks and no. You can't.
yeah,
Parks and Rec.
I
That's
can't change my answer. I
no,
can't
no,
change my
no.
answer.
Because
Yeah.
that's thrown me off big time. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my 8 because I think Subway. I think maybe you like that show.
Okay.
We've never spoken about that one before.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, I'm still gonna stick with the 8.
Okay.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Clothes brands.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Represent.
Okay, so it's a nice brand. It's okay. Again, 8. It's like an 8. It's definitely an 8. I just need to think about what drivers you said. So, okay. Anyway, do I need one more?
No, 3
Just
topics.
those 3.
Yeah, those 3.
Okay, so it's an 8. I'm sure it's an 8. So it's not Lewis. It's not Alonso. It's not Verstappen. You're thinking it's not Perez. It's not Sainz because we've just spoken about that. Should take my hand away from my face because I might not be. I've just done Piastri. Would you go Lando as an 8? Would you go Lando as an 8? Stroll, definitely not. Who have I missed?
Missed
The Ferraris. Sainz or Leclerc. Leclerc.
You missed the Mercedes as well. You didn't say Hamilton.
Oh, did I not say Hamilton? Sorry. I was thinking those in my head.
Fair.
I mean, it's between Sainz, Lando, and Russell, I would say. And maybe Sainz is just under. So now I'm thinking Russell or Lando. Is Russell under Lando? Yeah, probably. Especially at the moment. Oh, this is hard.
Mm.
No, Sainz would be a 7. Sorry. Sainz would be a 7.
The hard part is you've got to like think about what I would give that driver a rating as well.
Yeah.
Just like,
But we've
it's not
spoken
just
about Perez.
getting the rating. It's also then thinking, what would I give that driver that rating?
Yeah,
That's the
what
hard bit.
that's the bit.
Yeah. Because we don't always see eye to eye on drivers.
Not always.
No.
You wouldn't go Lando. I'm going to have to go Russell. It's George Russell.
You nailed it.
Yes.
You nailed it. You got an 8. You got like 8 straight away.
Yeah.
And you nailed it.
Yeah. That's good. Okay.
See, my issue. So you've done Unreal there.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you got it like straight away. You said 8, and then
Yeah.
you narrowed it down like perfectly.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I was like, do I go Lando or do I go Russell for this one?
Yeah.
Like, I'll go Russell this time because I've done Lando before.
Have you? Okay. I
Yeah.
don't remember that, but okay.
Yeah.
And I knew that you would.
You literally did my thought path and got to the same answer.
We know each other too well.
Honestly.
That's brilliant.
The thing about the TV show one was, it was like, right, I can't say How I Met Your Mother. I can't say Suits. I can't say
Would you put Suits as an 8?
10s. How I Met Your Mother 10. Suits is a 9 or 10.
Oh, okay.
Friends is a 10.
Okay.
I
wouldn't say
Big Bang Theory because it's like an 8, but I actually don't really like. I got bored of that show.
Okay.
It got a bit repetitive.
Yeah, I consider that like a 10.
I know you do. Yeah, I know you do.
I love that.
And that's the thing. I knew you did as well. So I was like, and I was like,
Big Bang.
Parks and Rec. I was like,
I've not seen enough
like a
Parks and Rec.
6 to an 8. Like sometimes I enjoyed it, and like I wouldn't say The Office. The Office is like a 9 or 10.
Okay.
So the thing is, like a lot of the shows that were in my head are shows that I love.
Yeah.
Like
you
9
probably
to
just
10.
don't watch many shows that you don't really love.
No, because I'm very much like I watch Always Sunny 10. If I don't, because I don't really watch too much TV. So yeah, I was like Parks and Rec is like I enjoyed it. I watched almost.
You could have said like a Marvel series. You could have said like
you
could have said like Loki or WandaVision, or
we could have gone like Kenobi.
you could have gone Kenobi. You could have gone the Star Wars route. But yeah, no, I nailed
Mandalorian
it.
season 3, I'd give an 8. The other 2 seasons I'd give higher.
Yeah, I agree with that actually.
Yeah. That's hard. That's good though. That's really, really good fun.
Yes, nailed it. And the thing is as well, because you did so well on the
Yeah,
first one,
you wanted
I
it.
feel like I can't mess this up.
Yeah.
Should we talk about Vegas and then go back to it?
Yeah. We should probably talk about Vegas.
Las Vegas, how did you find the weekend?
The weekend sucked, but the race was amazing.
The race was so
But
good.
the weekend was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was like, what, P1, drain cover. Oh yeah, by the way, we need to talk about this. Why did Sainz get a penalty for a drain cover that wasn't sealed properly?
Oh, that's so weird.
10 place grid penalty.
But this has happened before.
Yeah.
You've said this to me. This has happened
it's
on
happened
multiple
before,
tracks.
so they've not been given penalties for it. But it's like
Weird.
they had to rebuild like the whole engine, so they had to get a new engine part in, and they were like, "Well, this is clearly the driver hasn't crashed. He's literally just driven over a track that wasn't done
Yeah.
properly." And they're like, "Nah, mate, penalty."
So stupid.
Crazy. I couldn't believe that.
And what did you think about what Toto said when he was getting like they were like having a go at him for what was it? It was like it was one of like the post. No, it was the pre. It was anyway. It was an interview, and one of them was trying to like get out of him that this has been like a terrible event, and this has been so bad, and for everyone in Vegas, it's such a disruption and stuff. And then Toto literally just put him in his place and was like, "Do you know how good and how well this has been run and been like that the amount of hard work that's gone in to make this what it is?
Yeah.
It's a huge event and it's like a worldwide event." He was
Yeah.
like, I loved that.
Planning an event.
I loved that from him.
Yeah.
It's literally just shut him down so quick.
Yeah. So many people look at it on the surface like, "Oh, they're doing driver parade," like, but the actual planning and work going behind it is more than any other race.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
But then
crazy.
they did stupid stuff like that with the manhole cover.
Yeah, which is just, and it happens. It happened at Baku. It's happened at Monaco. It's not something that's new, but
You wouldn't give them a penalty for it.
why is Science getting a penalty for that? And then imagine paying like $2,000 for tickets for you only see a little bit of practice 2 because they had to stop that as well, and then practice 3 qualifying, and then the best race. But you've not seen a full weekend, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the same as us going to Silverstone
Yeah.
and seeing like from Thursday to Sunday of racing.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
And quali was nuts.
I didn't watch quali actually.
Quali was nuts.
I tuned in for. I woke up and I tuned in for the last Q3. I don't know what happened.
The
Like
McLarens were out in P3. In
Q3, yeah,
sorry.
Q1,
McLarens were out in Q1.
yeah.
Mercedes were both out. Oh no,
Mm.
Hamilton obviously P11.
Yeah,
He was out in Q2.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
Mercedes and the McLarens were nowhere to be seen in quali.
yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Mad.
They were slow. They struggled.
It was slow.
But then again, I was gutted that the McLarens didn't get a good enough chance at the actual race.
Yeah,
Because
Well-
I'd like to have seen.
yeah. Lando didn't.
Lando.
Piastri. I mean, Piastri came P5,
Yeah, so he did well.
P6.
P5.
No, he came late. He was there, but they then had put him on 2 sets of hard, so he had to pit again. So he had a random pit stop right at the end. Yeah,
Of course. But I was gutted about Lando, and I'm glad he's okay.
yeah. Look,
It
I-
was bad, but like I've seen worse.
yeah, but he got winded.
Really,
He
really hurt.
got winded.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
It was not like.
it was 190 miles an hour into a wall.
Oh yeah, I guess if you put it that way.
Yeah.
That's
But,
gonna
like,
hurt.
No, but the thing is like it literally was because it winded him that
Yeah.
he struggled with it. Like you could do that crash again and he'd be fine. It
Yeah.
just winded him.
Yeah,
He was just a bit unlucky.
he was a bit like,
Yeah, he's a bit like, oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then had to go to hospital. Obviously precautionary, completely
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's
McLaren are now bankrupt because there's no free healthcare.
But
Yeah.
you loved the race.
Yeah, race was amazing.
It was so
Race was
good.
amazing. It's worth getting up for. Worth getting up for. Yeah. Worth getting up for half of us.
Okay, so JJ said to me a good couple of weeks before, Las Vegas is on, 6:00 wake up. I was like, yeah, of course, yeah, we've done it before. I think we did it for Australia or something.
We did it for Japan.
We did it for Japan.
And Australia as well, actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we've done it a couple of
we've done
times.
early ones before, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, of course, no
Yeah.
worries. Yeah, I'll see you
I
there.
think I said as well, don't go out the night before. I'm
Did you
pretty
actually?
sure I said that, yeah.
I went out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't make it.
I did make it.
me and a friend had also gone out, but we were like, oh, we've got a race on tomorrow. Let's like take it easy. And we got back at like I think I got to bed around 1:30. I think I was up at
No,
5.
I got to bed at the same time,
Yeah, you did.
but I was just battered.
Completely different. Yeah.
Because I did leave because I was like, I need to wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
but I was just pissed.
Yeah. No, I was driving from like an event. And I drove my mate home. We got back at like 1:30, and then I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get ready to pick him up to bring him here to watch the race. And I was like,
Both excited, like,
yeah, we were excited to like we were gonna do one of our race watch-alongs. We were excited, and then I'm like, it got to like 5:50. I was like, Adam hasn't read my message. So I gave him a call. He didn't pick up. I was like, there's no chance he's coming. I was like, yeah, fair.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm really sorry. I'm really glad you had your mate there, because
I was on my own.
I'd have felt worse if you were just sitting there on your own in your house, just waiting for me to turn up.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
That's good.
But the race was really, really good.
It was really good.
Amazing race.
Leclerc has such a good drive.
Oh, he did. Apart from the one mistake.
One mistake,
Yeah.
which, to be fair, yeah, he still came second. He was never going to get P1,
Yeah.
never, and he still managed to get P2 even with that mistake. So his mistake didn't really.
I think he would have won if the safety car didn't come out
Yeah, might have done.
because Verstappen's tyres were dropped off so fast.
Yeah,
But then he got a free pit stop
Hmm.
with safety car.
A lot of the drivers
Well,
didn't get free.
yeah. It wasn't just him. But Verstappen's the only one who beat him. So,
Yeah.
and he got a free pit stop there. I think that genuinely, I think Leclerc could have won.
Yeah, maybe, and that would have been so cool.
Oh, so good. It would have been so good.
Well done to Red Bull though for what's that, the most wins in a season from a single team.
Mm.
That's nuts. I think Mercedes had 18 wins.
19 out of
20.
21 in 2016.
Was that 2016?
19 out of
Rosberg
21. Yeah, they crashed out in Spain, and then Hamilton's engine failure in Malaysia
Mm.
that
Okay.
season. Yeah, most wins in the season. How much they got now? 20,
I think it's just one more than that. So
20, yeah.
20.
20 out of
Crazy.
21.
Yeah. Well done. I mean, it's incredible. They've absolutely
Yeah.
rinsed this.
First
season.
ever time they've come P1 and P2 in the constructors. First ever time.
Wow.
In the drivers, sorry.
I mean, the drivers.
In the drivers. They've never come P1 and P2 in the drivers' championship. Ever.
That's amazing.
Because of how they designed the car, they always focus it on one driver.
Yeah.
Like even when 2013, when Vettel got more points than any constructors that season
Mm.
because they focused so heavily on one driver. The other driver just was like, "Hi, I'm here."
Yeah.
They never get enough points.
Yeah.
But this car was so dominant that even Perez doing so badly was still able to win the seconds.
Mm.
And also all the other, I think there was so much inconsistency this season with like
Between-
Mercedes
yeah.
either being like 10th or first, or McLaren being out in Q1 or first, sort of
Yeah.
like top two.
McLaren's start of the season was just so bad that
They're never
was-
going to
they
catch
were
up.
just-
Yeah.
they
It was
were
only
clawing
Hamilton
themselves
really,
back.
and then Hamilton had two got disqualified and then out of race,
Hamilton was having a really great race at Las Vegas until he got that puncture,
and he still had a great race.
and he still had a great race.
Yeah.
Nearly got. I think he
If Hamilton hadn't had that puncture, he would have been part of the drivers who got the free pit stop with the safety car.
yeah,
So he would have been up
course.
in, probably would have come fourth.
Yeah.
I assume.
yeah,
Mm.
and also because he absolutely charged through the pack.
Yeah,
He had a great race.
yeah. You know what? Perez did well. Street track. He loves
Fair
a street
play to
track. Yeah, did well.
Yeah, did very well. But then he did get absolute dive bombed twice.
I know,
A little bit
I know.
embarrassing.
And the thing was, I was like, surely Perez, like middle of the road it. Just
Yeah.
go middle of the road.
yeah.
You can just go middle of the road, slightly park it on the apex. And then what is like Leclerc might get a run, but maybe he was worried that he might just get pipped over the line and get PTSD from Brazil.
Yeah.
But nah, I thought that he should have gone in the middle. I was like, okay, you've sort of just been mugged off there quite badly.
Oh, terribly. I mean, but fair play to Leclerc.
Yeah,
They were
fair play.
hella great moves. And there was some really good passes.
No, good race from Verstappen. What do you think of the penalty
Remind me.
with Verstappen?
Yeah.
He didn't have to give the place back. He just got to give.
Yes,
it
of
5
course. Of course.
I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he just pushed him off the track.
Yeah, I know.
Literally just
And then
swapped
got like 2 and a bit seconds ahead, and then
Yeah.
like, here's a 5-second penalty. Like, he should have had to give the place back.
Yeah.
And also got a 5-second. Like,
Yeah.
there's no like, no.
There's not really any excuse for that because he had all the inside.
Yeah.
He had the whole inside, and he just drove
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just drove Leclerc off the
drove
track.
off the
Got
track.
track position. Was able to drive his race in clean air,
Yeah,
and then didn't have to give the place back. Just got a 5-second and a pit stop.
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Ridiculous, in my
Absolutely.
opinion.
yes, of course.
Absolutely ridiculous. And the commentators were like, "That's
Yeah.
so unfair."
Yeah, they were saying it at the start, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they were like,
saying
"That's
this should
completely
be.
unfair." Yeah,
he
he's
needs to
got
give
away
the
with
place back.
murder. Classic Verstappen, really, in Red Bull.
That sounded so salty.
Oh, I'm so salty about it, but it's ridiculous that they just get away with it over and over again. There's no way. It's just you
Christian
think,
Horner's just quick
Yeah.
dip money
Oh,
under the
definitely.
table. Just there you go,
there's
mate.
definitely a lot
FIA.
of them
There you go.
All of them are.
Yeah, 100%.
All of them are.
Disappointing with Sainz though this weekend. I thought,
Well, I mean, he's
considering
I mean, he
how
got
fast
P2.
Leclerc was,
but he got P2 in the quali,
he did.
and then
But
got
then the
grid
race-
penalty, so he started P12.
Yeah.
So I think that's sort of just where did he come in?
Should he not have made his way up the grid? I mean, that's for
I think he
that-
could have. Oh, I think
so
he could
far.
have. Yeah, I just think. Yeah, actually, that's a really good point.
Yeah, I just expected
Okay.
more, considering how fast Leclerc was.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like Sainz should have been at least up
Yeah.
there.
I think so.
Who had a great race? Stroll,
Stroll and Ocon.
mate, unreal.
Yeah,
Stroll, where the hell?
19 to P5. It just
Yeah.
wasn't talked about until after the race.
Yeah,
and
and they
it
went.
was like,
Hold on a minute.
yeah, he should have got driver of the day.
Yeah, probably.
P19 to P5.
It's
Yeah.
massive.
Even Perez last to third.
Yeah,
He had a great race, actually, thinking about it.
yeah, it did.
Yeah. And then,
Some good honourable mentions.
yeah.
And Piastri, had a great race.
Ocon.
Ocon, great race.
Yeah.
The Alpines,
Oh, it was just, you know what? Like, the grid changed so much throughout the entire race.
but that's why I made it
It
exciting.
was so exciting because you actually genuinely did not know where
Yeah.
people were going to come. And
Yeah.
it was like, it just was such a mixed grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great race.
It was a great race,
Yeah.
which is good because we hope that kind of keeps to it.
Yeah. Hopefully next year. Yeah.
Next year's the same thing.
Vegas, I apologize. You were a good race.
You were a good race.
Yeah.
And I think the event was absolutely unreal. Just
Oh, yeah. The actual, like the globe and everything is
Oh,
actually.
Globe is so cool.
Yeah. And then, you know, I did the overhead shots of the pits. And it was like,
Mm.
that was also really cool. I was like, this is
Yeah.
all really cool. It's just, I don't like the Americanization of stuff.
Hmm.
But I think Americans are cringy. I think they're the most cringy people out there. No offense to our American. We actually have Americans that listen to this.
Hey, you suck. No, I'm kidding. I love America.
Uh,
Yeah, of course.
okay. Okay, so we're gonna play. What do we call our game again? Educated guesses.
Educated guesses.
Such a snappy name.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing Formula One teams this time.
Okay.
So do you want to go first, or should I go first?
Who went first last time?
You went first last time.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick a team in my head.
Okay.
And we're doing them. We're not going to do them on like championship standing. We're doing them on like perception, right?
Yeah.
So how much
Just
we
what
like,
we consider. Yeah.
how much we like the team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh, quickly as well. Some of the liveries this weekend were so good.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the liveries.
Las Vegas liveries were so good. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. I'm gonna pick. Okay. I'm gonna go with.
Wait, you're saying it way too loudly.
No. I'm not. Yeah, no.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Pass. Okay.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Okay. Types of fruit.
Can I add an adjective to the fruit?
You can add an adjective to the fruit, yes. A moldy banana.
I'm gonna say a mushy apple.
A mushy apple.
A mushy
That's
apple.
nasty.
Yeah,
That's really nasty.
Yeah.
And you like apples,
I do.
but a
They're
mushy
not,
one.
I don't think apples are amazing. I know I'm gonna get some hate about that because some people love an apple.
Yeah.
I think a crisp.
I think
apple
most
is
people
good.
will, I
A
think
crisp apple can be a grapefruit.
Yeah.
But a mushy apple. And it was like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
So it's not a good team. So I'm thinking I'm thinking 3. 2, I'm thinking 3. Okay.
Mhm. Well, not again because we didn't have some banned topic that we definitely didn't have to talk about and then cut out.
Anyway,
moving on.
onwards. Cartoon characters.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be a sucky one.
Sucky one. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying if it's going to be sucky or not.
Anyway. carry on.
Anyway, I was just repeating what you were saying.
Yeah, sure. You do.
Cartoon characters. Let me go through some cartoon shows in my head. Your SpongeBob.
Yeah, you love a bit of SpongeBob.
I love a bit of SpongeBob.
Impossible. Phineas and Ferb. Oh gosh,
Who's okay?
there's
Okay.
loads,
Okay.
but my mind's gone blank.
Cartoon characters. Okay, final space. It is the final space. It's the main bad guy, I guess. Well, I forgot his
Okay.
name. I forgot his name.
Yeah, whatever his face is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still thinking 3. I'm still thinking 3 out of 10. Like. Okay. And last one. Brighton clubs or pubs or
Okay.
bars.
Okay. Okay. It is Coalition.
Oh, so bad. Okay.
If you're from Brighton, you'll know how bad that is.
Oh, it's shocking.
If you go in there, you're gonna be surrounded by like 15-year-olds.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
terrible. I think
Terrible.
I've only been in there, I think, twice.
So
Hate it every time.
I can't say that. No mind.
Anyway, we'll talk about it after. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, if we can't talk about it. Okay, so
Pause.
I'm thinking.
Anyway, go on.
I'm thinking 3 out of 10. So I'm thinking there's going to be it could be the Haas. It could be the Alpha Tauri. Oh, it might be Alpha Tauri. See, Williams have done well this year. But sorry, hold on. No, because we're not talking about this year, are we? We're talking about just like
It's my opinion of them.
It's your opinion of that team. Alfa Romeo could definitely be down there. Alpine. I'm gonna go AlphaTauri.
No,
Wow.
AlphaTauri.
Is it Haas?
And in all honesty, I forgot about AlphaTauri.
Did you?
I picked Haas.
You picked the Haas. Damn.
Yeah, because do you know
That's a
what?
good one.
I like Sonoda and I like Ricardo.
I didn't
I
even think
can't-
about it that way. I didn't even think
I
about the
can't
drivers.
give AlphaTauri that bad. So because I like the drivers,
Okay,
so
fair enough.
Haas, I think it's a dead team. I don't hate them as much as I think Alfa Romeo is just the most dead team on the grid.
Okay,
But
thank you. for
like
telling
a
me that.
3, Alfa Romeo got like a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so I didn't
Cool.
get that one.
Yeah. Okay, so you pick a team.
Okay. Okay. Thing is, I don't want to like trick you. It needs to be like because yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Mm.
Otherwise, that's just stupid. If I go, oh yeah, technicalities.
You basically pick Red Bull, given them really bad ratings.
No, I wasn't going to do that. No, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to do that. Yeah. Okay. No. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
This is just how you feel about the team as well.
I know. Okay. I'll go with. Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Aston Martin. Okay, we're good. Did you hear it?
Yeah, it picks it up on there as well.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, colors on the rainbow.
Okay. Okay. Red.
Oh my life, that's like a new. I think blue's your favorite color, if I'm not mistaken. But red is up there. It's all, no, purple.
Blue is
No, so indigo, I guess, or violet. Purple is your favorite color. But when we were younger, you loved a bit of red. You loved a bit of blue. You don't mind green. Yellow can get in a bin. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Orange? Yeah, you like an orange Lambo. Okay. I'm thinking like 8, 9. It's not your favorite color, but it's nowhere near a bad color. I'm thinking like 7 to 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it broad. 7 to 9.
Okay.
Takeaway cuisine.
Oh. Okay. I'm trying to think of ones that everyone knows because I do sometimes get stuff that wouldn't just be.
So this can be like Chinese, Indian, Italian,
Yeah.
American.
Okay. Then I will.
Malaysian.
Then I'll go an Indian. Bless you.
Okay. Again, Indian's like one of the best takeaways you can have.
Mm.
So I'm thinking 9. I'm thinking 8 or 9. Mario Kart tracks.
I decided to get them up on Safari just to
In case, yeah.
to look through.
Don't remind yourself. Mario Kart Wii, by the way.
Mario Kart.
Wii.
I do love that track. Okay. Oh, damn it.
I wonder what Racing Adam's going to give them. I think we're getting tired. We're over an hour and a half in.
No, okay. But, well, okay. No, let's. I can't remember what this one's called. You know the one where you go down the really steep waterfall and then you go into like the tube and then round.
Cooper Cave. Cooper Cave.
That one.
Cooper.
Yeah, and then it comes up and then
that
one.
Yeah. Cooper Trooper Cave.
Cooper Trooper, that one.
That's a goated map. That's an unreal map. That's a 9. You got a 9. Okay, what teams are you going to say 9? So Mercedes is 10.
Yep.
McLaren.
No.
That wasn't actually my answer. I was just in my head thinking McLaren.
No,
but
hold on, that was definitely McLaren.
McLaren, yeah.
Definitely.
You know what? I probably would have talked myself into McLaren.
Okay.
Because I would have thought you'd say McLaren either a 10 or a 9. So yeah, I think my guess was McLaren. It's wrong. Ferrari. Everyone loves a Ferrari.
No.
It's not McLaren, not Mercedes, not Ferrari. Not Red Bull, not Alfa Romeo, not Haas, not AlphaTauri. No, you don't like Aston Martin that much. What's the only other team? Williams.
Don't make me laugh. It was a serious answer. It wasn't a silly answer.
Yeah, Williams.
No.
What team do you like a 9 out of 10? Unless I got the rating wrong.
You might have done. But not by much.
Mercedes?
No.
Aston Martin?
Yeah.
What did you give them?
Gave him like an 8.
Okay. You know what? I can see you giving Aston Martin an 8. I just overestimated and gave it.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
You know what? It was Cooper Trooper.
Cooper Trooper, whatever. Yeah, that's that is a solid 8 out of 10.
It is an 8 out of 10 track, but
it's so.
When I've been watching a lot of Mario Kart Wii, and I really enjoy watching Cooper Trooper.
It's a great one. And then Indian it's for me, Chinese is a 10.
Oh.
And then stuff like pizza. I do love just an amazing pizza.
Yeah, a good pizza.
And then it would be like an Indian.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of people would have a go at me for that one because people put Indian right on the top.
Yeah.
As in they're like number
Yeah,
one.
because I put
But
I put Indian above Chinese.
I'd put that as like an 8.
surprisingly.
And then what was the other one? What did you say?
I said I put Indian above Chinese.
Yeah, I bet you do.
surprisingly.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah. What's the other one?
What's the other one?
Rainbow red. It's like an 8. It's like a solid, good color.
Mm.
So that's why.
Is it your favorite
my
color?
process.
What do you prefer out blue or red? I couldn't remember.
Blue.
Yeah, I know.
Purple's my favorite color.
Yeah, because I remember I used to like red more and you used to like blue more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my fault. And then my Aston Martin, I love as a brand.
Yeah.
I love their road cars. I think they're.
Oh, see,
I think
I
they're
didn't think about that. I just thought of their
Just-
F1. I think they're a
and
gorgeous F1 car.
the beautiful color. I think they've been really good this year. Alonso's fantastic.
Yeah.
Solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it seems you're like 8 out of 10. I'm like, okay, yeah, I would have gone that, but
Okay.
I was thinking 9. Would you give McLaren a 9 or a 10?
On how much I love them,
McLaren, yeah.
I'd give them probably about an 8 on
Oh, really?
the same.
See, I would give McLaren a 9, but it's because Lewis used to drive for them, as well as I like Lando.
I put McLaren and Aston Martin on very similar
Yeah, fair.
levels.
Would you go Ferrari?
That would be my 9.
Yeah, because I know you like Ferrari.
You can't not love
Can't love
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Then Mercedes would
Everyone
be my
likes
10.
Ferrari. Yeah.
Mercedes would be my 10. Red Bull would be like my 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, if you start saying terrible ones, I was like, is he going to trick me out? 'Cause I was going to go Red Bull. I was like,
Okay.
I can't just hate on Red Bull.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Cool.
It's been an absolute pleasure. We've been recording for like an hour and a half.
Hell yeah. It's a big, long episode.
Big long episode, a lot of content. I like playing these games. I think we
Thank-
should do more of the games, which we will do.
We will do.
Yeah.
And talk about
When the season's over, we'll have some games to play. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Um.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah. It's been lights out.
Take care.
Peace.